Hey guys, happy 2023. Happy first month of the new year. I hope everyone is doing really fantastic. Thanks for joining real quick. I wanted to just get on here and wish everyone a happy first month of the new year. I hope it's going well for everyone. Of course, always hoping the best for everyone out there that is watching. So I wanted to just talk about a couple of things that I have already been thinking about and working on this new year. One, like we have talked about on here before, I love this time of year, this transition from last year to the new year, and it's kind of like a great time to reset and re-energize and figure out who it is that you want to be going forward, what it is that you want to accomplish. So I want to talk a little bit about that today, because what I am exploring, and this is not any novel idea that I came up with. I have, heard this and borrowed it from people who I consider mentors, from books that I have read. So again, I'm just kind of reiterating what, I take in and try to apply to my own life. But I'm really embracing this idea of, instead of focusing on just certain goals, like I want to make this much money, or I want to place in this event, or I want to go on this trip, I'm really starting to focus on more of an identity when I'm setting my goals, more of a vision about who it is that I want to be. I've really been all about this find your purpose mentality lately that has really served me well the last couple of years. And it really makes sense to me. If we are thinking about what it is that we want to accomplish or to do, or what it is that we want to bring to the world, it's important to know who we are trying to be, what our purpose is, what problem are we trying to solve, how are we trying to make the world different or better. And for me, this is kind of along those same lines of thinking. It's not as simple as saying, I want to do X, Y, and Z. What is more important and more impactful is figuring out, what is your identity? Who are you trying to be? What are you trying to bring to this world? What kind of person do you want to become? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? When people think about you, how do you want them to remember you? What kind of person do you want others to look at you and think that you are? So when I'm goal setting now, I'm starting to think about things kind of along that same lens, or that same train of thought. It's not about, I want to accomplish this goal, this goal, this goal, this goal. It's more of, what is my purpose? Who am I trying to be? What is my identity? What do I want to bring to the world? How do I want other people to see me? Along those sort of lines of thinking. I think we can relate this a little bit to how companies do business. What's one of the first things a company has to do to be successful? They have to figure out their vision, their mission. They have to figure out what their identity is going to be and what they're going to bring to the consumer, to the outside world. What product are they trying to provide to everyone? And I feel like this is along the same lines. You can't start becoming this better version of yourself, or this better person, or accomplishing things that you think are important, unless you have a very clear vision of who it is that you're trying to be. And I think that vision goes deeper than just setting little goals that we can check off along the way. It goes into a deeper place of a deeper meaning of, who is it that you're trying to be, and what are you trying to bring to the world? So I am rolling into 2023 with that sort of headspace. Certainly I still have my little goal sheet, and I have certain things that I want to accomplish and certain things that I want to do, but the overarching bigger umbrella is, I have in my head a better version of myself that I want to be, someone who does certain things for the world around them, someone who does everything because of the purposes that I've previously identified or thought about or want to pursue. And I want to approach it from that lens. Like, I want to become that person. And I think in the process of becoming that person, I'll actually find that goals become easier to check off. And I think that you're going to feel more fulfilled along the way. And along those same lines, I want to start doing and acting like this person that I want to become, or to get closer to becoming. And to give you like a concrete example of kind of what I'm talking about, like my horses, for example, they are not 1D horses yet. We have not ever placed in the 1D. That is our ultimate goal, though, to get there. And several months ago, maybe even a couple years ago, I lose track of time, but I started really embracing the concept of treating them like they were 1D horses. It's kind of like that whole saying, dress for the job that you want, not the job that you have. It's the same principle. To become what you want to become, you have to start thinking and acting and behaving and being like that person that you want to become. So when I take care of my horses, when I think about what they need, when I think about how to keep them in shape, how to keep them healthy, I'm treating them in my mind like they are 1D horses. What would a 1D horse eat? How would a 1D horse travel? What kind of stall conditions would a 1D horse have? What would a prime athlete of a horse that can run a 1D barrel pattern's life look like? And then I try to make my horse's life look as close to that as possible. So I want to take that same concept and I want to apply it to myself. If I want to be this person over here, how would that person's day look? What would that person eat? How would that person's sleep regimen look? How would that person interact with family and friends? And what would that person prioritize in their life? So hopefully that paints, a little bit of a gist of a picture for you, and hopefully it makes a little bit of sense when you're thinking about how you want to attack this year, what your goals are, what do you want to accomplish, what do you want to do. Try to go a little bit deeper. Try to find your purpose, your identity. Think about the person that you want to become. Think a little bit bigger than just checking off little things on your goal sheet. I don't know, just see where that takes you. All right, I will be back on to chat again soon, and I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day. All right, bye.